should get the pencil from behind my ear. That's probably a good idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll make do with it.
We'll rock through. That's good. We're backstage. All right.
Yeah.
You ready? Action. Welcome to AbbeyFest Backstage. I'm here with Mike Mangione right after a set. It's hot here in sunny Pennsylvania. Paoli, Southeast Philly.
Yes.
It's hot. It's hot. You look cool up there, though. Well,
cool as in like Studley? Or
yeah,
like
Studley.
Like cold. 'Cause I wasn't playing. I'm so hot.
Yeah,
this is the whole, I started wearing black years ago because I don't want to wash anything. And when you travel, you just need something that looks decent. And bad idea. For summer festivals, it's like the worst.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy.
No, and I also have a jacket I always wear, but I say absolutely not.
So, Mike, I was doing a deep dive on your Instagram for a funny question, and I found a picture. It was you and Robin Williams embracing, and I just have one question.
Yes.
What did he smell like?
He smelled like beard. Yes. He was so a friend of mine is an actor, and he starred in a play called Bengal Tiger at the Baghdad Zoo.
Wow.
My friend's name is Aryan Moyed, and we went to high school together. And so Aryan was in the play with Robin, and so when I was touring through, and every time I tour through New York, I go to see Aryan in some play.
Yeah.
And so he was in it with Robin, and we got to meet.
That's awesome.
He's like my height, which was really comforting. And he smelled nice. He's very kind.
Yeah.
We grew up in the same area.
Oh, cool.
So
Cool.
Anytime I get in a conversation, I always look for I do a podcast, and I always try to look for the common ground, and you go there first, so you're seeing each other eye to eye, and you're not like if I'm interviewing somebody, I'm a little nervous. If we're talking about something I'm familiar with, like where we grew up, right away I'm comfortable. Yeah. So that's my little trick.
Well, it makes me a little nervous since you're the interviewer. I'm interviewing the interviewer, but
that's right.
So I have a lot of heat.
I'm judging.
So you got a new album coming out.
October 20th.
October 20th. I'm super excited.
Just premiered. The single just premiered in Huffington Post, which is big for me.
It did.
And then Acoustic Magazine is doing a great review on it, and it's been getting great press. So we're really excited. This single's out on the radio.
I have this dream. Now you don't need to consult me, but there's this dream that I'll be able to want to be consulted to construct an album, like the order of the songs.
Yes.
I think it's a very romantic idea. So how do you
the sequencing, like
the sequencing, like which song goes after which?
It's my least favorite part of
Really?
Yes. Because what if you're wrong? I don't want to be wrong. I'm wrong all the time in my house with my daughters and my wife. I want to be right in one area of my life. And that's sequencing. And I don't know if I got it right.
No?
Although this new record, I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Please
we'll
don't.
Get back to you.
Don't say anything about it.
So I love listening.
Is that your handwriting? That looks like mine.
It's hot trash, isn't it?
It's horrible.
It's horrible. You can't even read it. Yeah, sorry.
That's great, but it's like code. Like no, if you can write any personal information, nobody's gonna know what you're saying.
I should have been a doctor.
Yeah.
I should have been a doctor.
Like I think it's penicillin.
Yeah, this is your prescription.
Or a Band-Aid. I can't tell. Anyway, sorry.
No, thank you. I love listening to music. Yes. I love seeing you live because you have such a big band.
Yes.
You know, unless it's like an intimate
That's why I like
one. No, I love the full sound you get from strings.
Yes.
You have a cello and a bass. You get violin. Sometimes.
Yes.
And I love that full sound. But you weave in a lot of like silent times.
Oh, totally.
A lot of quiet.
I always say silence is the seventh instrument. You need to use it wisely because you're filling space. So if you fill space, you got to learn how to take things out. And like a lot of the times. Like when I really learned that when I would play solo because it was just me playing solo. How can I make it interesting? And I found that if you take out and you get smalls and your bigs get as big as you can, you actually do have a pretty big palette to work with. So it's very important.
Yeah. That's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned your podcast. I love your podcast.
Thank you.
That one with Alex Ebert from Magnetic Sharp.
Edward
Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros.
Yeah.
I keep screwing that.
Yeah.
Is awesome. You talk for like an hour and a half.
There was 40 minutes I took out of that.
Oh my God. Can we get that?
No. There's a reason I took it out.
Yeah.
But Alex he's a friend and he's a good dude and the bassist and drummer for Edward Sharp did the record with me.
Really?
Yeah, so they're on the record.
The new one that's coming out?
Yeah, and then the Edward Sharp's producer engineer is a guy named Matt Linich. He produced it.
No way.
And so they've been good to me. Mm-hmm. Good guys. But yeah, that was a good conversation.
Y'all, I love that you dove into this idea of like a performance when you're on stage and you're kind of drive for that.
Yeah. freedom.
Yeah. And it seemed freedom, but also like extreme like vulnerability.
Yes.
Yeah. And the influence of like almost like the Holy Spirit. You're getting into that.
Well, yeah, and because he's not Catholic.
Right.
And so he's talking to me the whole time about like just he likes to listen when he's on stage. He wants to teach people how to be free through example, and in order to do so, he really has to be vulnerable, and he does it. But in that vulnerability, he says he's constantly listening for where he needs to go next. And I'm like, that's the Holy Spirit. You're opening, and he really. There's a funny moment. It's one of my favorite moments in a podcast I've done, where he's like fighting a little bit, and he's like, "Fine, yes, it's the Holy Spirit." Like, that's right.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So does that happen when you're on stage? Are you kind of have the same approach to performance?
Absolutely. Yes, because authenticity is important in art, I think. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I always say, artwork has the potential of becoming greater than the materials and becoming transcendent. Mm-hmm. And that's an icon. It becomes an icon where it points to the materials. You don't look at the materials, you look at what they're pointing to, and you're able to go past the image, the icon. A lot of times I have a problem with art that is just showing off the materials. Like it starts and stops with the materials. For example, I think some musicians or something are just all about the performance, not about the transcendence. And to me, then it becomes an icon. Mm-hmm. So it's the difference between icon and idols, which is an important difference.
Seriously?
Yeah. So, but today it was hard because it was super hot. So my mind was telling myself not to fall down. I didn't.
After every song white bottle of water.
Don't fall.
Your brother was suffering.
Yeah, you wore a jacket. Why? Why do you wear that jacket? We don't work out, so we're hoping that this is a good way to lose weight.
Oh yeah, you're just coming back from South Africa. I assume it's pretty warm now, South Africa too.
No, it was spring. What? It's the southern hemisphere, so.
Wow.
I mean, listen, the woman when she's like, just be forewarned, it's bitter cold at night. And then she said Celsius, and I did the translation. It was like 65. I'm like, I live in Wisconsin. Like that's summer for me. So
yeah.
No, it was good though.
That's awesome.
It was a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Beautiful people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking a lot. I'm really sorry.
That's what.
Is that for?
People want to hear me talk?
Should we just look at each other?
Just stare into his eyes deeply. Well, thank you, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Here at AbbeyFest Backstage. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on the floor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
That worked.
That was good. That was easy.